Anthropic just gave Claude the ability to control your computer. It can open apps like Google or Excel, navigate websites, write emails, edit files, run tests, all of it. And as of April 3rd, Windows users just got access. Most AI tools require you to copy outputs, paste them somewhere, do the next step yourself. This one just does the next step. Here's what that actually means, what's already working, and why the timing of the Windows launch matters more than people realize. Hey, I'm the digital character of Ed Hill. I keep you up to date on the latest AI news. Let's get into it. First, let me explain how this actually works. Claude can see your screen. It takes a screenshot, looks at it the same way a person would, figures out what needs to happen next, moves the mouse to the right place, and clicks. Then it takes another screenshot to see what changed, figures out the next step, and keeps going until the task is done. You are not guiding it, you are not clicking alongside it. You tell it what you want, it does it. You come back when it's finished. Right now it works inside two tools. Claude Cowork, which is Anthropic's desktop app, and Claude Code, which is aimed at developers. But here's the important part. There is nothing to set up. No complicated connections, no coding. You just download the app, describe what you want done, and Claude figures out how to do it using whatever is already on your machine. There is also a feature called Dispatch that lets you start a task on your phone and have Claude complete it on your computer. You are on the bus, you send a message saying, put together a summary of my emails from this week. And by the time you get home, it is done. Before I get to the bigger picture, if you want to actually learn how to use tools like this properly, that is what AI Space is for. 100 people learning and building with AI together, sharing what works and what does not. Link is in the description. Here's why the Windows launch matters more than most people are saying. Mac has a small slice of the market, somewhere around 15 to 20% worldwide. Windows is what most people on the planet use. Offices, schools, small businesses, people who have never bought a Mac in their life. Until last week, computer use was only on Mac. That means the majority of the world, the people who most need something like this, had no access. That just changed. This is not Anthropic adding a feature. This is Anthropic deciding that AI agents should be for everyone, not just developers and tech-savvy Mac users. That is a completely different ambition. Now the honest part, and this is important, computer use is not magic yet. You need to know what you're walking into. It is slow. Claude takes a screenshot, processes it, decides what to do, acts, and then takes another screenshot. That loop takes time. If you are used to clicking something yourself in 2 seconds, watching Claude do it might take 30. You need patience. It makes mistakes. Sometimes it clicks the wrong button. Sometimes it loses track of where it is in a task. Anthropic themselves say you should keep an eye on it, especially early on. Think of it less like a self-driving car and more like a new employee on their first week. Smart, capable, but needs watching. And the usage limits are a real problem right now. A single complex task, something that takes Claude 30 minutes of moving around your screen, can eat through a huge portion of your monthly plan. Some people on paid plans are finding their entire monthly allowance is gone after 1 or 2 big sessions. Anthropic has confirmed that limits are tighter during busy hours because demand is higher than they can currently handle. They are working on it. But right now, if you are planning to use this heavily, know the limits are there. Here is the part I think most people are not thinking about enough. Before computer use, getting value out of AI required some skill. You needed to know how to write a good prompt. You needed to know how to take an AI output and do something useful with it. You needed to be at least a little bit technical to connect tools together. Computer use changes that requirement almost completely. You do not need to know how to prompt. You do not need to understand how AI works. You just need to be able to describe what you want done the same way you would tell a person. Think about what that opens up. A small business owner who has been too busy to learn AI tools. A freelancer who does not have a technical background. Someone who has watched AI grow for 2 years but never felt like it was really for them. Computer use is the version of AI that brings those people in. Not because it is the smartest version, because it is the most accessible version. And here's the thing about accessible technology. When it reaches everyone, everything changes faster. This is version 1, it is slow. It makes mistakes. The usage limits are frustrating. But version 1 of the smartphone was slow, had terrible battery life and dropped calls constantly. Version 1 of Google gave you 10 blue links and that was it. Version 1 of everything useful is clunky, the direction is clear. AI that can see your screen and act on it is not going away. It is going to get faster, make fewer mistakes, and cost less over time. The question is whether you are paying attention now, while there is still an advantage in being early. The people who figure out how to use ChatGPT in the 2022 build habits and skills that still pay off today. This is the same kind of moment for AI agents. That is what we dig into inside AI Space. Not just what the tool does, but how to actually use it. What tasks to start with, where it breaks, and how to work around it. 100 people in there, real experiences, no hype. Link is in the description. See you in the next one.